everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Tuesday, May 21st, 2019. I'm just showing you here the clouds to begin with. They're just freaking weird looking. Look how weird that is. Isn't that weird? Anyway, I wanted to talk today real quickly about the flooding in the central United States. We'll talk about Oklahoma to start with. They've had a tremendous amount of storms come through and dump a lot of water, and they've had like over 40 rescues done because of the flooding and stuff like that. A lot of issues there. And there's Mr. Max. Yes. A lot of issues. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of neat. I wanted to show you guys that. It's just very bizarre looking. So anyway, several of the Midwest states are also in the central United States are on warnings today because of major storms coming through. A lot of issues, guys. So not a pleasant time for those people in that part of the country. Again, you know, it's like the weather has been so bizarre, so strange that it's absolutely amazing that you know what is going on around the country. Again, if you live in a potential flood area, you definitely need to take caution and be prepared for those type of situations. Very scary stuff. Very scary stuff. I mean, they have dry bags that you can get, that you can store supplies inside of a dry bag. Like again, if you were in that kind of an area where there's flooding, I would, you know, if you possibly can, have life vests. All right, just because of that offhand chance, if you are in an area that is known to flood, at some point it is going to flood. So it makes a lot of sense to be ready for that if you can be. Okay, so I mean, if you can have a life vest for everybody in the family, if you can do, you know, have those dry bags where you can have dry clothes, food and stuff like that in there, you know, those type of things. That's going to make a big difference for you, and you know your chances of survival are going to increase greatly. You know, inflatable rafts or a canoe or something to that effect as well is going to make a difference. We got Mr. Maxie down here. What's up, Max? Yeah, he's a good boy. So anyway, I definitely want to hear you guys' thoughts. I know they were talking all the central states are going to be affected by storms as of today. You know, and you figure the plains, they're talking about the plains. And again, I don't know if they got the planning done yet in the plains, but you know, now you're going to have flooding. It's going to wash everything away that has been planted. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I mean, and I've been saying this probably for 6 months, maybe 8 months, food. Something deep down inside to me said it is so important for you guys now to prepare in that aspect, okay, to have food. So I want you to think about that. I want you to really concentrate on adding more to your foodstuffs, because I'll tell you, when things go south, it's going to go south in a hurry. Food prices are going to continue to go up, guys. They're not going to go down. There's going to be shortages of food, you know, even in this country this year because of all the storms, all the problems out west and stuff like that. And now you have the central United States, you know, is now having problems as well with this type of flooding. It affects things. It affects the planters. There's the farm that when I was walking yesterday, I showed you the farm that you know, around the corner from me. It's a mile and a half away, and so my bulldozer guy came today, and he's been doing some work for this guy. Okay, and this guy's name is Joe. And you know, like, he is going fast and furious right now trying to get things planted, because you know, we have, you know, like today's been a gorgeous day here at the Homestead. Absolutely beautiful. It's in the 60s, light breeze, and it's been really nice. But you know, we had some inclement weather as well. So actually I got some stuff done here, and I wanted to show you today as well what I was working on. But I wanted to mention this to you guys while I was thinking about it. Some people, like from yesterday's video, said they had a hard time hearing me. There is a CC button for closed caption, okay? If you guys ever have a hard time hearing me in a video, if you hit that CC button, it's going to bring it up at the bottom, and you'll be able to read everything that I am saying that way, if you can't hear it because of it being too loud or whatever like that with the wind and stuff like that, hit that CC button and it'll put it all up there so you can read everything that I'm saying. So it's just another option, a way to watch the videos if you can't hear what I'm saying. So today I got up and I'm like, okay, it's going to be a nice day today. I knew it was going to be gorgeous. So I decided to, first of all, I'm like, okay, I'm going to cut the grass first. So going for a walk, bub?
Yeah.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye. So cut the grass here, did all through here, did up through there, over there, cut all around the chicken coop, cut up there, cut along the front of the property, cut around all that area as well. So it probably took me, I don't know, maybe an hour to cut the grass. But so I got that done first, and then I wanted to do some garden prep because we had the different piles of ash, and so I wanted to, no, 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 no. Come on. Okay. So Eddie's going for a walk and the puppies are like, where's Eddie going? So I prepped the garden today. I was working on that and getting that done. And so we got a layer. So what I have in here, guys, what I did this year is truck going by. I put a layer of leaves down first, then we put a layer of wood chips, and then throughout the course of the winter I was putting some ash in here, and it's just a light layer of ash on stuff, and it's not even over the whole garden. So then I was weeding around the outside, and there was some weeds in the inside. I pulled those out as well. The other thing I was working on today, I have these all locked in. I use zip ties, and I'll kind of show you here. It's a zip tie on here. So we got about 4 zip ties on each one of the cages so they stay closed. So if you remember from the other day's video, the weeds on the inside of there were just crazy. So what I did was I unzipped it, clipped everything off, opened it up, and pulled all the weeds out. And then I still have a couple of piles of wood chips off to the side and stuff like that. So what I was doing is I was grabbing the wood chips and I put them all around the trees. So I did these 4 today and got those squared away as well, which was, I was really happy about that. And the moisture that the wood chips holds is awesome. So it's going to really hopefully keep the other weeds from growing back up through and you know, help the trees out more in that aspect. But they're really doing well. So this tree, that stem part that you see snapped off, that was dead up to that point, and it's been taking off from the lower part. So I snapped the rest of that off so no nutrients are going to go up to the dead part of the tree. So I snapped that part off, but the lower part is alive and really, really doing well. That is one of, actually, from the original cherry trees that I planted. In the first 2 years, the deers got to it really, really bad. I didn't think it was going to make it, and then last year this lower part started growing up, and so that's why I'm like, okay, I can save it. So I put the cage around it last year, and it's doing better, and it's going to survive, so it's going to continue to grow. This is one of the cherry trees that I planted last year. This one looks fantastic, so that one's doing really, really well. And then these 2 trees here are nectarines, and so they're really doing good. This one's got, that's another shoot off from that tree, and that's another branch coming off from lower. So I want to make sure that they stayed up. And if you can see over here, kind of the same thing, the lower parts, I made sure that those can grow, and they're doing really, really well. But yeah, so it was productive today. Got some stuff done. I was lazy last week. I am not going to lie, guys. Very, very lazy last week. Weather has a lot to do with that a lot of times. Very unmotivated. But it is, you know, it is what it is. So Bill came over today, and so he came this afternoon, and we marked out here, and I see the dogs already ripped one of them up! Sorry for yelling. Why? Okay, well, we had 3 flags in the ground. You can see the 4th one. Don't you touch it. Get out of there. So anyway, they pulled out one of the flags already. Not surprised. So anyway, it's over. It's in this line someplace, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of here for right now. But he's going to come in. Maybe I'll pull these out all together because we'll just have to do it again. But this is where the line for the solar panels is going to be. Okay, so it's going to be 40 foot. We're going to be sinking. We're going to be 4 foot down in the ground. We're going to be putting the pipes in, getting them in. That is going to happen the first weekend of June. Okay, so definitely look for that. But Bill's coming back tomorrow. He's going to start working on pulling up all these stumps, and we're going to get that going. He's going to get this trench dug. The stumps over here he's going to get pulled out as well. There's other work back in here that he's going to be doing. Okay, so I'm pretty excited. I mean, we're going to get things done. I knew those dogs. I should have known better with the dogs. Sorry for yelling, guys. I didn't mean to. They're naughty puppies sometimes. Are you babies naughty? Huh? Are you naughty puppies? Caesar said, not me, I'm a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy, Caesar. So anyway, so that's what's going on. Just trying to get, work at things methodically. And you see, this is the stuff here around the tree. So I had pulled around this tree here today. So for 2 of those, it was 1 full wheelbarrow. So that's pulled 2 wheelbarrows out from right there. But I have more, obviously, around this one that I can use. I got a bunch here I can use. There's more there. So I will definitely utilize that. I'm going to be working on those other trees and get them squared away as well. But we're going to be working on getting things opened up more, and going to add to the orchard. I do plan on getting 4 more trees this year, so stay tuned for that as well. So there's a lot going on. We're going to have a lot happening, and we're just going to keep working at things. But I wanted to get those trees over there squared away, so I'm really happy that I got that done today. So again, if you ever have any problems, guys, like I said, closed captioning can work. You just have to click on it and you can see everything that I say, okay? So please check that out, if you have any problems. And I know some people sometimes say they can't hear very well. Do that. And I'll talk about it in the live chat tomorrow as well, just to give people a heads up as well. But I want to hear what you guys think about all this, is what's going off in the central part of the United States, in the plains and stuff like that with this flooding, what's happening in Oklahoma and what the people are facing there. My thoughts are definitely with all those people, and I hope that they're doing well. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. It's really, really important. What? Oh, here comes Miss Molly. What's up, baby girl? I know, you're a good girl. Remember, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. And remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So to tell the people that you care about every day is so important. Also remember, guys, STD, it's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop you, okay? So stay focused, stay away from that negativity, and you're going to do just fine. Work at things gradually, and they will get done. I was really pleased with what I got done here today. It was beautiful out. I had no shirt on again. I mean, I had my shirt on when I cut the grass, but then after that it was off. So working on stuff, getting things done, it felt really, really good. I was actually very pleased with the progress that we did today. And it was nice. And like I said, I weeded in front of here as well because they were getting a little overgrown. But so good solar day today, brought in good solar, and so everything is just moving along, guys. And so exciting stuff coming, so stay tuned. I cannot wait till we do the new solar rack, get that all set up. There'll be probably several videos of what we're doing with that, so you guys can see everything, and it'll be really, really cool. And I'm very, very excited for that to happen. So I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. And Heather is out for now too. Say bye, Heather.